Turn-based strategy games are fantastic, but newcomers may find them overwhelming. You don't have to worry because, in this video, I am going to show you the 10 best turn-based tactics games for beginners. So without wasting any more time, let's start this video. First one, we have Total War 3 Kingdoms. The gameplay consists of siege-style warfare in which the player destroys the rival colonels. Occupying major locations in the city is crucial, as is the player's utilization of territory. The storyline of the game allows the player to develop significant relationships with the characters he or she meets. Next up, we have Warhammer 40,000 Gladius, Relics of War. The game may progress through a number of gaming mechanics. In order to develop their empires, the player can create towns, structures, and defenses. They can enlist hero units with specific special skills. These heroes can be armed with strong relics as well. Next up, we have Endless Legend. Endless Legend is a fantasy strategy game developed by the same team who created Endless Space. The player's objective is to rule the globe of Origa with one of the 14 possible races. The player can utilize diplomacy or war while building new technology and discovering new areas and towns. Next up, we have Fire Emblem Three Houses. The Fire Emblem series is without a doubt one of the most well-known strategy franchises of all time. The games are packed with political intrigue, intriguing characters, and superb storytelling that have been a staple of the franchise from its inception. Players looking for a story-driven tactical adventure need to look no further than this title. Next up, we have Europa Universalis 4. Europa Universalis 4 entails complicated politics, inheritance, economic linkages, alliances, and blocks. Players manage a nation and may adopt any method they choose to govern everything around them. It is up to the player whether this is accomplished by economic warfare, political scheming, or good old-fashioned combat. Next up, we have Sigma Theory Global Cold War. Sigma Theory is a strategy game set in the future. In this universe, Sigma is a talent tree that requires research. This world's groups are fighting for this new power. The basic purpose of the game is to finish Sigma research before the other players. It is up to the player whether this will be accomplished through friendly diplomacy or nasty spying. Next up, we have Stellaris. Stellaris takes place in a far-off galaxy. In an interplanetary environment, players take command of a race and a government. The game is set in a time after faster-than-light travel was discovered, allowing for a massive playground. Winning isn't as straightforward as other titles, as a variety of factors might influence how well a player does in Stellaris. Next up, we have Expeditions Rome. This game appears to be just another CRPG on the surface, but it swiftly dispels that notion. With the sophisticated turn-based, hex-based combat system and the large-scale army conflicts that you get to control, you'll need a decent sense of strategy to win in this game. Next up, we have Othercide. It's an excellent turn-based strategy game for fans of Dark Souls or Bloodborne. The backdrop is gothic, and the turn-based combat is roguelite in nature. Unlike several other games, the game has 2 difficulty levels for players to pick from. The last game of this video is the Banner Saga. Beginners will appreciate how simple it is to get into the strategic part of this title, and the interactive tale is actually rather good in its own right. Thankfully, the game gradually increases the difficulty throughout the duration of all 3 titles, resulting in an intriguing experience. So that's the list of 10 best tactical strategy games for beginners. If you enjoy this video, hit the like button and subscribe to my channel Games Puff and press the bell icon for more gaming videos.